Hey everyone, I'm Nick here for Backpack and Light, and today we're going to take a look at REI's Quarter Dome SL2 tent. Now this is a two-person, two-door, mostly mesh, semi-freestanding tent, and we're going to take an in-depth look on some of the features and specifications that it has. We're going to take a look at the build quality of the stitching and of the materials and make sure it's up to par. We're also going to take a look and see if it's big enough for two people or just big enough for you and your gear. I'm going to talk to an expert that I know in space and really more in taking up space than anything else, and we'll see what she has to say about this as well. And then I'm going to throw my 2 cents in on if it's something that I want to keep in my bag and invest in, and it's something you want to invest in, or if it's something we just want to skip altogether. So let's get started. REI's Quarter Dome SL2 tent is a two-person, two-door, mostly mesh, semi-freestanding tent. It boasts a full trail weight of only 3 pounds and will run you about $320. So with this tent, you'll get the tent body and rain fly. You'll also get a color-coded hub and pole assembly, plus 10 stakes, 3 guy lines, a pole repair tube, and stuff sacks for each group. The tent body floor plan is trapezoidal. It's 52 inches wide at the head of the tent and 42 inches wide at the base of the tent. At its peak height, it's 38 inches tall, giving me plenty of room to move my gear around, sit up and move around, and even change without hitting any of the walls or ceiling. So let's talk quality. All the edges are tight with double stitching. There are no loose threads or unraveling parts. The mesh is tight with no scrapes, runs, or tears. The tent stakes are light as well, weighing only 11 grams each. They're made with a high-quality, lightweight DAC aluminum. It felt like the material should deflect, but they're just as tough as any of the heavier stakes you'd find at a sporting goods store. The guy lines and cording are pretty standard, all being fluorescent orange with reflective strips woven throughout, so they are easily seen in the underbrush when you're packing up or during the night when you're heading back to your tent. So you have 3 different setup options when it comes to this tent. You have the minimalist option, which is just the footprint, the color-coded pole set, and the rain fly, and that'll bring in about 2 pounds, 2 ounces. For your trail weight. Option 2 is the fair weather setup, which is just the tent body, pole set, stakes, and the stuff sacks. That comes into about 1 pound, 13.8 ounces. And then the last is the inclement weather setup, which is the whole kit and caboodle. It's the fly, tent body, pole set, footprint, stuff sacks. That comes into 3 pounds, 5.7 ounces, which is a little bit heavy if you're going for the ultralight option. For what I'm using it for, which is just some basic backpacking with my daughter, we'll be able to split some of that weight up if we needed to. Or worst case, if she didn't feel like carrying stuff or got tired too soon, then I would be able to carry that without too much of a problem, as long as we weren't going for a long multi-day hike where that would add up after a while. So here we are inside the tent. Got a couple of pockets here by the head, and then also a convenient one up here, put any lights or anything, quick access there. I have my gear on the other side by the foot, and I still have plenty of space inside the tent to be comfortable. I don't feel cramped here as one person. Also, if I wanted to, I could put my gear on the outside in the vestibules created by the rainfly and still have plenty of space. So as a one person, this obviously has a lot of space, but you can see if there were 2 people my size in here, may get a little cramped, but for what I'm looking for, just me and my daughter, there should be plenty of space for the 2 of us. Even if I wanted to throw in a twin size air mattress in here, if we decided to go walk-in tent camping rather than backpacking, that is also an option. You may not be able to tell, but it is sort of drizzling and raining here, which is why the fly is up, and there is no leakage, no problems. And honestly, with the vent up here, don't have great airflow, but we have a decent amount, more than I originally thought there'd be, so that is also nice. Okay, well, I'm here with my expert space taker upper, Mila. Say hi, Mila.
Hi.
So this is my oldest daughter who wants to go camping and backpacking with me, right?
Yeah.
So we needed a tent that would fit the 2 of us. Mila, does this tent fit the 2 of us?
Yes.
Does it fit all of our stuff?
I think so.
Are you comfortable in here?
Yes.
All right. So can you sit up and change and move around without hitting anything too much?
I I think.
Try it. You can almost stand right up, almost. All right. And now you might not be able to tell, but this is actually, we're laying on a twin air mattress right now that we just bought off the internet. So we got pretty decent space. You got some headroom up here still, and the bottom of the air mattress is all the way at the foot of the tent. So we can stick extra stuff or books that we're reading or whatever. So what do you think, Mila? Is this a good tent for us?
Yes.
You think this will work for us?
Yes.
All right, tell everyone bye.
Bye.
So I really do like this tent, but it's not for everybody. I was looking for a light option, not an ultralight option. I was also looking for something to fit 2 people, but not 2 people my size. And I was looking for something that if I wanted to, I could put an extra thick mattress pad in. And this tent checked all those boxes. So if you are looking for a 2-person tent that is ultralight, then this may not be the best choice for you. But if you're looking for a 2-person tent and this is in your price range, and this is something I think that you should look into. Thanks so much for watching my review of REI's Quarter Dome SL2 tent. Take a look at the article. It's got some more information in there for you to look at, and comment below. I'll see you next time.